hello from the beautiful city of York, where I'm staying tonight. I'm not watching a game of York City today, unfortunately, although I would like to come back at some point, because as I said, this city is absolutely stunning. You can see gauged by the cathedral behind me, apparently the second most important cathedral in England after the one in Canterbury, which is, funny enough, featured in my last video. Total coincidence. But I'm here for a different reason. It was just cheaper to stay here than where I'm actually going today, which is Harrogate, and also more convenient for my further on travel. But it is an absolutely stunning city here in York. I plan on doing the video intro here at the stunning front of the cathedral, but this man is singing Mexican music absolutely awfully. If I get a copyright claim for that, I swear to God. But enough about how lovely York is. I've got a game to see. So I'm back in the station and I'm heading to apparently the even posher town of Harrogate. Just hopped off the reasonably short train ride to Harrogate, and my first impressions are, it is a very pretty little town. So quaint, and everyone's having a lovely little stroll through the park on the way to the ground. Here I am inside Wetherby Road, the home of Harrogate Town, which is the smallest stadium in the Football League and has been since they were promoted for the first time at the National League. But it's now their 5th season in the EFL, and even though Bromley just come up for the first time, I believe this stadium's still slightly smaller. Very weird situation going in. All the turnstiles are in like one block. There's 5 of them, and then I think there's an away entrance, and that is it. So if you come in, you're coming in from one way and one way only. The lady in the club shop told me that Harrogate do a monthly programme rather than a matchday programme, which came up to £5 with like a massive magazine. So I've gone instead for a pin badge, which has the lovely crest of Harrogate Town AFC with the Yorkshire Rose in there. So I had a little look on Instagram and the pies looked unreal here, so I was a bit disappointed when I walked past the first few kiosks, but I walked a little further on behind the goal, and here we have where the queue is, so I can only presume this is where the pie. I've got myself the game pie with mushy peas and mint sauce, but unfortunately I was chatting to some great guys who were telling me about all their trips they've been doing with Leeds and Newcastle, and I was munching it while that was happening, but trust me, delicious stuff. The music here is so loud.
Welcome onto the pitch, our visitors this evening, Doncaster Rovers and your Harrogate Town.
The ground, it's not much to look at really, it's quite non-league. We've got seats behind the goal to my right and straight ahead, and then it's terracing, the standard I'm in, and the goal to the left. Capacity I think can reach as high as 5,000, but never has. This is the first ever game here on Sky TV, and the fans are not happy about it, hence why we're on 8 PM on Thursday night. In terms of the game itself, it is a bit of a Yorkshire Derby here. Harrogate taking on Doncaster Rovers, who are currently the league leaders. Harrogate have not made such a great start to the season, winning just the once in the first 5 games. The nature of the geography of this fixture meant that I had to email the club, and they then said because of the ground cover they allowed me to come to the game, but it was originally going to be someone that had been to a game before or was a member. So I got a bit lucky being able to get in here really, but I think the attendance has definitely been affected as a result. The kick-off time probably didn't help either, to be fair. I cannot believe I made it this far in the video about talking about Simon Weaver, the manager of Harrogate Town, the longest serving manager in the UK. He's been the coach of this club since they were in the National League North in 2009. And now obviously 5th season in League 2. Absolutely phenomenal job. About 20 minutes in now, and it's not been a brilliant game so far, considering the difference in points accrued so far this season. You wouldn't be able to tell on this evidence. If anything, you'd probably say, and obviously we're over-granted, you'd say that Harrogate probably had the slightly more threatening possession, albeit I wouldn't say there's been a chance yet, really. I feel a lot safer after seeing that.
Taylor.
I said the Harrogate shaded it, and look at that. Brilliant early cross, nice and direct play. Harrogate getting the ball into the box. And it was a great finish. 1-0 Harrogate Town. Great moment there where the Harrogate fans were calling Billy Sharp a fat bastard, and then he flashes 6 back to them. I don't think he's in bad shape for 39, to be fair. A little bit of handbags on the sideline there.
Scorer in the 45th minute for Harrogate Town, number 24, Josh March.
Well, it looked to me like Harrogate had battened down the hatches until half time, and we're just sitting really deep. But a long ball forward, and the striker just nicked in there, right in between the Doncaster centre halves, and prodded it beyond the keeper. Double their lead just before half time. Unbelievable season. They haven't won a home game yet. And they get top of the league, they're 2-0 up at half time. Half time, and I don't think Harrogate have had many half time leads, but they do lead this one 2-0. And they've been by far the better team. The game started really bitter, and I think that was by Doncaster's design, and it wasn't until Harrogate started carrying the ball towards the goal that the game started to become a bit more watchable. They got their goal, they pressed forward and could have got another one, to be fair. But then by the time the end of the game came around, or the end of the half, obviously, it looked like they were just settling for the 1-0. But they, on the break, they brilliantly doubled their lead. So, all credit to Harrogate, and hopefully this may continue, because they've been the better team for me in this first half.
It's 1-5-5-7-2. That's one.
Statement of intent there. Teams at Doncaster are not pissing about in the second half. They want the points. posh little town in Yorkshire. They've been pretty noisy over there. One of the better atmospheres I've heard in this division for sure. Fair play to the Harrogate keeper. Coming out here. It's not warm at all. Just for the attendance announced for today, just over 3,100. There aren't many stadiums in the league where that would be the attendance and the ground is more than half full. Every player being roundly applauded as they come off as Simon Weaver's trying to kill the game, some momentum a little bit for Doncaster. Not that they've created much to be honest. But it really does show what an amazing shift these players have put in tonight. Well, the truth is, not a lot's really happened in this second half. And I mean, that's all the credit to Harrogate really. They've defended so well. And to be fair, Doncaster, I don't know whether I've just caught them on an off day, but they're not really inspiring me at all. For a team top of the league, they seem very bitty, very long balls and crosses in the box. It's not very inspiring football. That's been the pattern of the game really, no quality from Doncaster whatsoever. I've even stopped filming their set pieces because every time it's a Harrogate head on it or it goes straight out of play. They've been terrible. Wow, and there we go. Harrogate have beaten the league leaders. First home win of the season and against local rivals. Does it get sweeter than that? I don't know, Harrogate fans, let me know in the comments. So that was Harrogate 2, Doncaster 0. Basically what happened, I got to film the final whistle and then I had to jog all the way to the station. When I got there, I found out that the train was delayed by nearly 40 minutes, so I'd run, I would have made it, but so it said there was a 40-minute wait on the last train back to York. So I got that eventually, but while I was waiting, I was chatting to a groundhopper, and he was this northern chap. He was so interesting. He was telling me about when he used to live in Czechia and Budapest and all the stadiums he went to while I was there. So yeah, I haven't been able to film my outro until now, but honestly, Harrogate played so well. They were so worth that win today. And I think, you know, the smallest club in the VFL, I'd like to think that they'll be staying there another season, but time will tell. If you made it to the end, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.